pasa? ¿Qué aquí Black 888 en un nuevo vídeo de Crimes and Punishments? Bueno, chavales, dejamos el capítulo anterior episodio en el cual continuamos con el caso de un paseo a la luz de la luna con el maravilloso caso del señor Chapel, que básicamente pues nos están marcando todos de que es Chapel, es Chapel, es Chapel, pero no es Chapel, no, eso es otra persona. Así que vamos a proseguir. Me imagino que será esta puerta, ¿verdad? Sí. Always.
These shards of glass are from the window above.
Ventana rota. Hombre.
It's empty.
Chaqueta. Tejido gastado. Fibras negras.
A cluster of thick black threads. They're unusually strong. I should examine them under the microscope.
Vale.
Someone broke through the window to get inside the attic, but in his haste he ripped his jacket. We can conclude that the person whom Leighton saw climbed up the wall, broke into the attic window, and escaped through the hatch.
O sea, está claro que hay una tercera. Trepamuros, no. Trepamuros, declaración de Lexington. Inocencia de Lexington, está clarísimo. La declaración de Lexington Champan acerca del misterioso hombre de la chaqueta que participa en el tiroteo Halloween se ha resultado ser cierta. Hombre imaginario, pero esto ya no concuerda. Así que hay que buscar otra cosa para que coincida. ¿El qué? Ni chocla idea. Realizar análisis, fibras negras. Vamos a Baker Street a ver, revisar con el microscopio a ver qué son esas fibras. Y después de eso ya no sé, será a ver quién chotas es el criminal que estamos buscando realmente, porque Chapel no es. Examina fibras negras.
Let us take a closer look. It is not a thread, but a hair. I very much doubt that it is human. I need to compare this sample with a human hair and a horse hair. A shaving brush is usually made from horsehair. Watson, could you please pass me your shaving brush?
Here you are.
Watson, look, what's outside the window?
Well, I don't see anything. Ouch! Holmes!
Oh, don't make such a fuss. One little hair.
What the? Se ha bugueado un pelín. A ver. Pero el caballo.
The horsehair is thinner than the hair that we found. Human hair is significantly thinner than the black sample. So, this black hair belongs to an animal, and it is larger than a horse. A hair from a large and exotic animal.
Coño. Joder, no se me buguee. A ver. Dos víctimas trepamuros, pelo animal activo trepamuros. Acrobata de... ¡Coño! A ver, el hombre que desapareció en la escena del crimen de Memphis podría ser un acrobata de circo, lograrte para un muro de 100 metros en cuestión de segundos. En su chaqueta fue hallado pelo animal en un animal grande y exótico. Hostias, esto es nuevo, Perdonad, voy a reiniciar el juego. Perdonad por ese corte, chavales, que ya habéis visto lo que ha pasado, que se me estaba bugueando el juego de unas formas impresionantes. Vale, este desaparecido, dos víctimas, tercer disparo. Tiroteo, doble asesinato. Kelly y Barney murieron de un tiroteo, cada uno lleva una pistola. Una de ellas ha desaparecido. Está claro que hubo un tiroteo de primeras. No. O puede ser un doble asesinato. Es que voy a perseguir que hay una acróbata de circo. Scotland Yard. Porque ahora tenemos otra persona más. Ay, por un momento ya han encontrado la acróbata.
Mr. Holmes.
Coño, no. Disparos simultáneos. Tiroteo. Truco de la desaparición. La persona a la que solo el ejército Champan vio escapó de la escena del crimen trepando el muro. No era un acróbata talentoso. El criminal cogió el arma del cadáver de Kenley Butler. Truco de la desaparición. Y hay que ir a pedirle ayuda a Wiggins para encontrar el circo. Vamos a hablar con Wiggins, No sé, espera, no sé ni qué me he puesto. He puesto que es un tiroteo. Ha habido disparos simultáneos en una acróbata de circo, la inocencia de Wellington y el móvil. Es el robo. Vale. Scotland Yard no. Half Moon Street. A ver si este caso también lo resolvemos bien. No como los tres anteriores. Me fastidia que los tres anteriores no los hayamos resuelto bien. Pero bueno, cosas de la vida. A ver, Wiggins. Que venga, vueltecita, señor Holmes, que sé que lo estás deseando. Wiggins, ¿dónde chochas estás ahora? Para acá. Vas a ayudar a encontrar un circo.
Mr. Holmes?
We have good news for you, Wiggins. The investigation has proven very interesting so far. We found facts and details that confirm your brother's innocence.
I knew it, Mr. Holmes.
But for now, Wiggins, we need your help.
Anything you like, Gov.
I need you to locate a circus that has stopped over in London. It needs to have disposed of at least one exotic animal. A very large one.
You can count on me, Mr. Holmes.
¿Cuánto vas a tardar? No sé ni a dónde chuchas estamos yendo, pero me parece que al circo. A la mañana siguiente temprano.
I do hope that those children don't get into trouble, Holmes.
Don't worry, Watson. I predict some news in 7 seconds.
Mr. Holmes, we found it. Here it is.
Deme. Fotografía en el elefante.
And this is a young Indian elephant, the highlight of the show. Duval Brothers, a well-known travelling circus that is currently stopped in London. I believe that is exactly the type of circus we are looking for. I'll pay it a visit.
Y vamos al circo. Uy, jijiji. Circo de los hermanos Double. Es que está clarísimo. Alguien en el circo ha sido. Se ha parado, ha robado, se ha cargado a alguien y se ha pirado.
Hey, you! Stop right there.
Good morning, sir. Pardon me, but why am I not allowed to walk around here?
Because it's private.
Well, I only wanted to meet the artistes.
Hmm? You're wanting to apply for... Nah. You don't look like the type of, artistic lockpicker that we're looking for.
You might be surprised.
What? Nah. I don't think so.
Hay que infiltrarse.
Clear off.
Dime que hay que infiltrarse. Pedirle ayuda a Wiggins para...
You're a bit slow to catch on, eh? Get lost. You're a bit slow.
Disfrazarte. ¡Oh! Sí, podemos disfrazarnos. Uy. Vale, chicos, ¿qué nos ponemos? ¿Qué nos ponemos? Tío, esta vez ya sé con qué quiero ir. Quiero ponerme una barba frondosa, tío. Eso lo tengo clarísimo. La tenemos... Venga, que esta lo tengo ilusión. Coño. No, aquí no es. Esta es la habitación de Watson. Aquí. Vamos a... Ah, mira, podemos ir con traje de bandido. A ver. Tío. Esto. No, no, no. Esto, tío. Buah, estoy entre irme con esa barba frondosa. No. Había uno que era mucho mejor. Este, tío. Es maravilloso. Perfectamente maravilloso, chaval. Parecemos otra persona. Venga.
I'd better wear a shabby hat.
No, tío. No que... No puedo. Yo quería el calvo, tío.
Stay where you are. What are you doing here, and where is Sherlock Holmes?
Calm down, Watson. Take deep breaths now. It's me.
Oh, thank God, Holmes. I can't get used to your disguises.
Thank you, Watson. That means I am ready to go.
Oh, yo quería el calvo. No, justo, no, no quieren un zorrajero calvo. Este está temblando un poquito el carro.
Who are you? What's your name?
My name is Nigel. I'm here to open the locks.
Talented, eh? Let's see. Go inside the marquee and show yourself to Charles Foley. And I'd highly advise you not to trick him. Got that?
I've got it.
Vamos a ver, explora el circo. Uy, tenemos libertad para explorar, A ver. Me imagino que explorar el circo será... explorar la zona de... La única zona que nos han marcado, ¿verdad? Para ir. Pelotillas... No creo que haya mucho que ver por aquí. Vamos a ver. Oli Wiz.
So, everything is here just as you asked. And what about the money? Some of the barrels are wet. Transportation issues, it couldn't be helped. Whatever. We'll be here after midnight to pick up the supplies. I want to be paid first. No. You'll be paid after we make the transfer, as I said. Right? I hope that no one saw you. The police are on the lookout. Of course not. I'm a professional. Glad to hear it. Be ready for tonight then.
Vale, ahora hay algo por la noche. Algo por la noche que me interesa. Barriles.
This wooden barrel is damaged. It is difficult to say what is inside.
Vale.
There is a spot on this barrel that was intentionally painted out. The crest of the Honorable Artillery Company. Could it be gunpowder? I need to be sure.
Necesito una palanca. Hostias.
Judging by the fractions and the scent, I can confirm that it is, in fact, gunpowder.
¿Qué quieren tanta?
The barrels are roughly clustered. It seems as though they were brought here in a hurry.
Vale, me parece que aquí hay algo más. Imprenta. Raise up.
That's a picture of a contemporary gentleman wearing a Robin Hood hat. Interesting. From lambs into lions. Those are words of encouragement and defiance. This poster was clearly made to fire up rebellion amongst the people.
Hostias. Esto es importante, ¿eh?
This printing press is old, but still quite capable of printing hundreds of pages per day. There are enough posters to paste across half of London's walls. Powder kegs, a printing press, and a great many blank papers. All of this was stolen by the Merry Men quite recently. And these poster samples. I am quite sure it is not a coincidence. The Merry Men are planning some sort of sabotage.
Stop right there. Who are you?
Are you Charles Foley?
Maybe.
They say that I can open any door.
Do they now? We'll see that lock near the chains on the table over there. Open that.
Ok. Ya te digo yo que es este pavo, ¿eh? Tiene un arma. Y ya no tenía duda de pegarnos un tiro. Llave, caja fuerte. Recibió un tiro. Herida reciente. Armado, revólver bulldog. Despiadado. El anillo de cordero. Lo tiene todo. Dedos vendados, entrenamiento, acróbata. Es que este pavo, este hombre lo tiene todo. Vale. Relax, relax, no me pegas un tiro. Revólver Foley. Anillo antiguo, arte desaparecido. ¿Cómo que no? Vale, relax. Yo te abro el candado. Sin problema. ¿Qué tremenda mierda de candado es este, muchacho? ¿Qué mierda de candado es este? He hecho candados más difíciles. ¡Hala! Con todas las piernas abiertas.
I need to find out what's behind this Charles Foley.
Ya, he abierto el candado. ¿Y qué coño hago?
I need...
Espero 5 conocer a Charles. O hablar con el Charles Foley. Líder. Líder de los 5 hermanos Duval.
I need to find out.
Ya está, ya te lo he abierto. Tengo que hablar con la guardia.
Charles Foley is inside.
Es que aquí hay algo. Mira, esto. Hombre de la chaqueta. Chase Foley lleva un antiguo anillo de las últimas piezas que falta del conjunto de joyas de los 5 de Miel Tele. Y también un revólver del cinto. Eso demuestra que Chase Foley es el misterioso hombre de la chaqueta que tan hábilmente esclavó la escena del crimen de Half Moon Street. Tengo que hablar ahora con Charles. He salido. Vuelvo a entrar. Quiero hablar contigo, guapo. ¿Ves?
Ah, well, they're right. What's your name?
Nigel Shirley, from York.
Ah, Nigel from York. Never heard anything about you. How'd you hear about me?
Contradicción dental, la encargado de coger Turner llave, brazalete. Mira.
It's a long story. I met your brother, Vincent the Butcher Foley, in prison. He told me all about his betrayal, and all about you. Before I was released, he told me that you might find a job for me one day, and pay me some money for me craft.
Well, he died. 7 days ago, in prison.
I'm sorry to hear that.
That's all right. The traitor has paid the blood price for it. And you'll do the job anyway, because I need a talented lockpicker. I know just where to search for his legacy.
It's all about the Hellenistic treasures, isn't it?
Osh, you fool. Now, listen up. You'll come with us tonight, and you better mind yourself.
Us? Wait, who's coming then?
Billy, Jack and me.
And what will I get for that?
We'll share the loot. The one you seem to know about.
Right.
Wait for us at the abandoned manor house on the corner of Ladbroke Grove and Kensington Park Road at midnight.
Deal.
Ok, vamos a robar aquí unas... Pero es que vamos con nuestro maravilloso mostacho de criminal, chaval. Míralo. Lo ves por la calle y dice...
Here
Hostias.
I am at the manor. Somewhere inside it are the Hellenistic treasures.
Tenemos ya un collar y tenemos el anillo que
This
falta.
lock is quite old. It shouldn't be much of a challenge.
A ver. Joder, esta es más complicada que la mierda que me han puesto. A ver. Esto va aquí, seguro. Piri. A ver, bota. Creo que me he perdido un poco. A ver. Ah, aquí. Este verde. Aquí arriba. Me parece que no me va a dar la vida. con que... Adiós.
I need to find where the safe is hidden and lockpick it.
Oh.
This cupboard is an absolute mess. Several books have fallen from the shelves. It seems as though this cupboard can be moved. I'll give it a try.
Oli Wiz, sabía.
So, that's the lock I must open tonight. Let me see. What a surprise! Another lock. And I won't be able to pick it. I recall that precious key around Foley's neck. It might prove a decent fit. I suppose they hired me to only open the first lock. Let us wait for the thieves, trap them, and find out.
Ok, pues...
Let us check the thieves' possible escape routes in the event that they are caught off guard by the police from the front door.
Tendrán otra para más en Notting Hill.
This door is a perfect means of escape in an emergency. The thieves won't attempt to escape through the front door if the police are right behind it. The ground floor window is a perfect way to escape the police.
Y por la parte de arriba también habrá otra entrada.
Although this window is high above the ground, it would be possible for one of the thieves to attempt to use it for their escape.
Hombre.
This should be useful.
¿Útil para qué? Collar de cuentas. Un simple collar de cuentas de madera.
This should be useful.
Ah, claro.
This door is a perfect means of escape in an emergency.
Esto va a ser para bloquear, ¿verdad? Vamos a...
This hatch leads to a cellar. The door is now blocked. The door is now blocked.
A ver.
This hatch leads...
Necesito una llave. Estufa.
This should be useful.
Armario. Ah, claro.
This works very well. No one will escape through this window now.
A ver, que tenemos una lámpara. Atar cuerda.
I wonder what this old chandelier is doing on the floor. It looks as though it was poorly attached.
Mazo. Extraer con la cuerda.
I suppose that the thieves already tried to open the lock with this formidable hammer, but they were unsuccessful.
Colgar lámpara.
Now, if anyone takes the hammer, the rope will uncoil and make the chandelier fall.
Ah, en plan... ¿Cómo?
If he runs through the dining room and takes a sledgehammer to force open the door, the chandelier will knock him down.
Vale. Tenemos que bloquear las otras dos vías de escape. Que son la ventana y el...
The door
Es la... Esta puerta. Vamos a salir por fuera. No.
The thieves were...
Tenemos que hacerlo. Es todo lo que vayamos a hacer. Tenemos que hacerlo desde dentro. Ah, escalera. Hay algo que podemos hacer en la escalera. Oh, las cuentas de madera.
One step on these beads, and our thief will go flying. I should walk carefully here, else my plan will be ruined.
Vale, para arriba no puedo subir por aquí, ¿no? Ah, no, sí que puedo subir por aquí. ¿Y qué pasa si salgo corriendo? Nada. Soy inmune. ¡Hostia!
Any thief who finds his way upstairs will roll down very quickly.
Me falta la última vía de entrada. La última... en plan... Falta la última vía que será... Ah, claro. Abriendo la trampilla, ¿verdad? En plan... ¡Olis!
There is no ladder. If anyone falls here, he will need assistance to get out.
O sea, tenemos todas las vías de escape. Así, en plan, ahora... Nuestro valiente asesino... Nuestro valiente ladrona... Ah, claro. Algo que tendremos que hacer para que se caiga. ¿Verdad? Si le quiero o no. Un objeto. ¿Qué objeto se puede usar por aquí? Alfombra. Ah, jaja.
This should be useful.
La técnica secreta del coyote. Madre mía, qué risas nos vamos a echar aquí, ¿eh? Para contra los ladrones. Mira.
Now, it's not an open hatch, just a nice carpet on the floor. I should walk carefully here, else my plan will be ruined.
Ah, es como... Ay, Dios, me pillan. Ah.
Now, if a thief runs through the kitchen, he'll pay a surprise visit to the cellar. The traps for my circus companions are all prepared. I can leave now, but I'll return later with Charles Foley and his companions.
Vale. Yo creo que vamos a continuar ya esto. Yo creo que estamos a punto de acabar ya el juego, así que... Vamos. Vamos.
Police! Police!
Stop where you are!
Where are they?
Trapped, Watson, with your assistance.
How so?
You sounded just like a real Bobby, my dear fellow. You startled them into the traps.
I did?
I assure you, Watson, it was quite an entertaining show. They will not escape the house now.
You scum!
And this is the pistol used for the murder in Half Moon Street.
How'd you know about that?
Toma.
Have you closed the case yet, Sherlock?
Mycroft, what are you doing here? Did you follow me?
Sherlock, it may seem that I used you, but you should be pleased to know that you have served our queen well, in this instance. So now, let us catch the big fish. But this man is not one of the merry men.
No.
Then why exactly are we here, Sherlock?
This gentleman, Charles Foley, has been involved in a double murder, and the hunter of a set of valuable antiques, the Hellenistic treasures, which disappeared in a theft many years ago.
You're no better than the coppers!
Vamos a ver ya esto. Oh, toma, tesoritos helenísticos.
Holmes, that is incredible. The Hellenistic treasures.
Indeed.
Nothing but trifles. Where are the merry men?
I don't know why you are asking me, Mycroft. They are yours to find.
I'll see you soon, dear brother.
Caso resueltísimo, ¿no? Caja fuerte valiosa. Hasta desapareció. Irá. Arte oculta. Las antigüedades halladas en la caja fuerte secreta de la mansión abandonada de Notting Hill forman la colección de los tesoros helenísticos que fue robada en 1835 y que se creía perdida. Y tenemos Venganza de Foley. Charles Foley organizó el robo de los tesoros helenísticos, que está relacionado con el doble asesinato de Half Moon Street. Lexington Chapman fue testigo del crimen, condenado a Stolly. Foley organizó y ejecutó un plan malvado de venganza y además robó un valioso tesoro. Se merece la horca. De primeras, a tomar por culo. Mis cojones, más en una sentencia clemente.
Charles Foley, you committed the crime of premeditated murder and of theft. You will be severely punished for your deeds.
You are pitiful. You Scotland Yard dog.
Save your words for the gallows. I'm sure the journalists will love them. I shall leave now, Watson. Gentlemen, please take our friends here into custody.
Where are you going?
I have unfinished business. I'll see you at Baker Street.
Dime que por mis huevos he acertado. Resolver el misterio de Half Moon Street. Y vamos a ir con nuestra hermosa barba, ¿verdad? De Malvosius. Ah, el circo.
Be careful with the lamps. Don't bring them too close to the barrels.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Who's there?
That is of no importance. What matters is who you are and the plans that you have here.
So you can stop us from carrying them out?
Eventually, yes.
Hey, careful. You'll blow us all up.
I'm listening.
We are a group known as the Merry Men. But I suppose you knew that already. We are the men who've already lost everything of value in their lives. We are ruined shopkeepers. We are workers who were fired from their jobs. Honest people who were robbed. We were forced out from our homes and thrown onto the street. And all of this in the name of the so-called law. The laws that were set out by our government. The laws that make the commoners only more vulnerable and the wealthy more protected. We are not only from the British Empire. Some of us are from the New Lands, America, Australia, and we are many. But men we are still, and we are merry for that we stopped being afraid. For those powers that be had done their best to plant the fear inside our souls, and we accepted it so easily. The fear advised us to keep our heads bowed. It prevented us from fighting. bankers and politicians. They own our lives, our work, our bread, and they push us to compete between each other, just to see who may serve them better. But in the end, they are the few, so they are weak. They are nothing without their titles. We should not fear them. Our so-called masters should fear us instead. The time has come for our group to stand tall. Our great and many merry men. We are going to blow up the London Stock Exchange. No lives shall be lost. But ownerships, debts, and property titles? They shall all be destroyed. They're only papers, after all. So many people will be freed over this night.
That is a radical step to take. What result do you truly expect?
Chaos. But soon people will understand that they are free, and that they don't belong to anyone. They will be able to work for themselves, together, without letting the rulers dictate what to do, and finally justice will arise.
What you are intending to do is a crime. It is not justice.
How do you see justice, then? Kids go to prison for a loaf of dry bread. And how many lords do you see punished for stealing from their people? Sending them to their deaths in mines, or overseas to fight for land? Our masters wouldn't hear us. So now it's time to sing the song of the merry men. Will you let us do our duty?
Regalo de tirar cigarrillo. Aquí podemos elegir, ¿verdad? O sea, está yéndose toda la mierda. Podemos estar con los alegres compañeros o sin los alegres compañeros. E igualmente están haciendo un crimen por crimen. Realmente. Es que no se puede hacer nada en esta puta mierda de sociedad. O sea, actuarías un crimen con otro crimen. Lo siento, tío, pero no. No voy a...
When people fight the order, they are too blind to see the consequences that throw society into chaos. I shall stop your actions, but not you. Run. Now!
Boom. Pero ha corrido señor Holmes.
So, you're interested in Russian literature now?
Quite, lately.
It is an interesting book. I remember a few lines.
Really? I tried reading it myself, but I had a hard time understanding it.
Yes, Doctor. It's about intelligence. Sherlock, I vaguely recall one of the lines. Sometimes it takes something more than intelligence to act intelligently. There were also a few words along the lines of pain and suffering are always inevitable for a large intelligence and a deep heart. Tell me, Doctor, does my brother show any signs of pain or suffering?
Not that I know of.
Because you see, Doctor, behind all of his masquerade, my brother does possess a deep heart. So deep that he does not recall where he places his love.
Well, I'm sure that...
His love and his duty that, in the first place, should be directed towards the Empire. For without it, we would be nothing. A country filled with uncivilized men.
And the Empire needs order and discipline. It has no room for chaos.
People who commit crimes, or at the very least intend them, deserve punishment, Sherlock. Without justice, there can be no civilization.
But we serve the truth, not justice.
Your truth, Doctor, that may prove immoral. Allowing people to terrorize London, destabilizing the whole empire.
Terrorize only the powers whom you serve, Mycroft. Not I, not Watson, not Mrs. Hudson, not Wiggins.
Sherlock, the merry men are to be stopped.
not by me. You created the merry men. Stop them yourself. Only make sure that you don't create 10 more merry men by arresting the one.
Good night, Dr. Watson.
Anything in the post, Watson? Any clients worthy of our attention?
Only a second reminder from Mrs. Hudson about our new neighbour. She urges you to remove your...
Oh, I don't care about that.
Holmes, the lady who will be moving in shortly has requested the use of our spare room to place all of her boxes.
Wait. What? A lady?
¿No? ¿Cómo que a lady? Dime... Oh, sí. Charles Foley organizó y ejecutó un malvado plan de venganza contra su hermano mayor. Segó 2 vidas humanas y casi consigue que un hombre sea condenado a cadena perpetua. De hecho, su banda fue contratada por los alegres compañeros que planeaban una revolución en donde además organizó un robo en el museo de antiguo que pertenecían al Museo Británico. Se merece la horca. O sea, de una, papu. Aceptar la decisión. Sí. Continuar. Ya iba a decir, como hay más casos. Y ya está, no hay más. Vale. Bueno, chavales, ya. Esta debe ser la chica que vamos a... What the... Ah, son todos los... Son los... Mira, es que no fue Victim, ¿eh? Aquí nos van a enseñar quiénes son los verdaderos criminales, ¿no? No fue nada, fue Victim, fue él. Pues estaba bastante bien el juego, la verdad. Voy a dejar un poco los créditos a ver si sale algo, pero... Aquí aparecerán todas las escenas en las que hemos estado, ¿no? Es el caso reciente, sí. Oh, pobrecillo el Albertan. El misterio ferroviario también. Hay muchos rusos, la verdad. Muchos eslavos, mejor dicho. Y me imagino que ya después de esto ya no va a haber nada más, así que bueno, chavales, pues lo vamos a dejar por aquí. Espero que os haya gustado. No olvidéis darle like, comentar, suscribir, comentar gratis o lo que sea. Y nos vemos en el siguiente vídeo. Hasta luego.